never pray to God anymore. I'd rather no one hurt me.
Yo, what's good, my fellow Hollows? It's your boy, the Hollow Panther, coming at you with another amazing What If. And yeah, this is going to be the finale of What If Deku with the reincarnation of Captain Hitsugaya from Bleach. I hope you guys enjoy this series. I really enjoy doing this What If. And this series is going to be an 18 plus scene. So if you're not 18 years old or you don't want to hear it, when it gets to the 18 plus scene, skip like a few minutes of the video so you don't have to hear it. So, and I probably will show you a sneak peek of what if I'm gonna do after this series. So, let me start with a quick recap what happened last time in the series. So, what happened last time that the USJ happened and and Izuku took Shigaraki's right arm from him, shattered Shigaraki's right arm from him. The Shigaraki only got his arm replaced by a mechanical arm, and the sports festival happened. Deku managed to win the sports festival. The stain attack happened, and the stain attack happened. Deku throws stain in a pillar of ice flowers, and the Eye Island event happened. And for when I last ended off was the final exam, and Deku and Bakugo managed to pass. Izuku single-handedly passed the exam without the help of Bakugo because he wasn't gonna deal with him arguing with Bakugo. So, and they were just about to head to camp. So that's the end of the recap. It's time for the finale of What If Deku with the reincarnation of Captain Toshio Hitsugaya. So, we're gonna start with Deku and Class 1A was about to head to the bus. Deku was about to walk in the bus. Suddenly, Yaoyorozu stopped him and said, "Hey, Izuku, can we talk?" And Izuku said, "Okay, sure, Yaoyorozu." So Deku and Yaoyorozu went to the side of the school. They had they talked, and Yaoyorozu said, "Izuku, I really want to tell you something that I've been holding this off for a very long time." Izuku tilted his head and said, "What is it, Yaoyorozu?" She took a deep breath and said, "Izuku, I really like you." Izuku's eye like, "Wait, what?" I really like you, Izuku. Like, oh, I didn't know that. So, how long do you had these feelings for me? I had this feeling for you ever since ever since the sports festival. When I saw you, when I saw you working hard, doing everything you can to win, and with your match with Todoroki, that really opened my eyes how much I care about you. That I really like how awesome you are, how amazing you are, Izuku. You smarter than me. You are a better strategist than me. You're more smarter than me. You and your abilities are way more amazing, more powerful than mine could ever be. So I really want to tell you the reason why I wanted to talk to you. I want to tell you how I truly feel about you. So Zuko just went to Yaoyorozu and put his hands on her shoulder, said, I'm flattered that you like me, Yaoyorozu, but you didn't get the chance to know. The only thing you explained about my feats, I did. You haven't known me as a person yet. I, and Momo said like, so let's hang out sometime because because you're always busy training. That's why we never spend time together. The only time we actually spent time with each other was during that time at Island, but it was interrupted by the by those villains. I'm flattered, but I'm not saying no, but I want some time to think on that. Yeah, Rosa just said, okay, I, I will respect that. So Yaoyorozu just went back to the bus, walked towards the bus, and Zuko just followed pursuit. So everybody was in the bus right to the campsite. They finally got to the same area like in Cannon. They all stretched in, and Jerry said, "Wait, where Class 1B at?" Then the Wild Pussycat arrived. It showed and Mandalay point to the direction where the campsite was really at. It said, "So why are we not getting?" Then Zuko said, "So why are we not taking the bus to the campsite?" Then Zuko finally realized something like, "Oh, I see." Then Commandant said, "What you mean?" So he just flashed up in the air. It would say, "Wait, why are you up there for?" Suddenly, 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 Commandant finally realized why he did that. Commandant said, everyone back to the bus." Everybody tried to run to the bus. Made the cliff, crumbled the cliff, brought the student down with her quirk, breaking the part of the cliff off. I knew she was about to do that. So Zuko just flashed that torch and was like, "All right." So they want us to like go through this forest and get to the campsite. I have a feeling they want us to get there before sunset, or a consequence will happen to us. Isn't that right? And Mandalay said, "Yes. If you guys don't make it to the campsite before sunset, you have to cook your own dinner." I said, "Oh, that's it. All right. Come on, guys. Let's just get this over with." So Zuko summoned his own Pakto, and he unsheathed it. He splashed that toward the forest, destroying all the rock monsters. And Lucas said, "Set above the frozen heaven, Yorimaru." Then it shattered more of the ice monster with Yorimaru, with the ice dragon. So after a while, everyone from Class 1A finally made it to the campsite, and the man said, "Oh, you made it for sunset! Congratulations!" And Luke turned around and said, "Oh, Mandalay, who's that young lad with you?" "Oh, that's my little nephew Coda." "Huh, interesting." So Zuko just walked off. The Kaminari said, "Oh, what's up, little man? My name is Deki Kaminari from the Hero Corps. It's nice to meet you." Suddenly Coda punched Kaminari in the nuts. And Ida said, "The low blow, you fiending a child. A punch to the scrotum is unforgivable." And Kodo turned around and said, "You think I want to be friends with wannabe heroes?" And Ida said, "Wannabe? How old are you, kid?" I was like, huh. So he had the same attitude like Bakugo, huh? And it's weird. Why does he hate Hero so much? I should ask him later. So they started preparing dinner. So after dinner, they took the bath. They got in the bathhouse. Class 1B was also with them. They were joining the lacking bath. So the next day come, they was doing training. They were doing the same training like in Canada, but Izuku was doing some private training to master his Bankai. He was so close to fully mastering his fully mastering the Yonimaru with a little more training. So that what we were doing during the time of training. Then Tiger came to Izuku and said, young Midoriya, could I help you with your training?" And Izuku said, "Oh, no, no, thank you. You're probably not a great swordsman. You're only good with hand-to-hand combat. You're not a good you're not a good swordsman." You're like, "Oh." It's like, "Oh, so I'm not good with a sword, but I can still train you. I am a pro hero." Alright. So Izuku unsheathed his Zanpakuto and pointed that at Tiger. He said, "Alright, show me what you got." And Tiger just charged towards him. Izuku just flashed that and put the sword to his neck. He said, "I win." The Tiger eyes wide. It's like, whoa, he's fast. He flashed that behind him and unsheathed the sword, his sword. And if I wanted to, you would be dead. Or Tiger Sweat, and then Tiger Sweatdrop saying, "Wow, this kid's serious." So anything else you want to do? I need to get back to my training. And Tiger said, "No, carry on." So you just left. So the day of the test of courage came. So Izuku asked, "Oh, where's Kota at?" "Oh, he probably in his little near his hiding spot at the cliff." Said, "Oh, have he eaten?" You're like, "No, he hasn't." "Can you please send him this meal I cooked for him?" Like, "Oh, sure." So Izuku just flashed up to where Kota located at. And he found Kota and said, "Oh, hello, Kota. Your aunt made you some dinner if you're hungry." And Kota said, I'm not hungry." Then he put the food next to him and said, "Alright, talk to me, kid. Why hate heroes so much?" "Because my parents were heroes and they got killed by a villain." Like, what? I'm sorry for your loss, but that doesn't make sense. Why? That's a good reason to hate heroes. You should be hating the villain that killed your parents, not the heroes. Your parents did everything in their power to protect this city, and you just hating. Though you hating heroes, you guys freaking spinning the legacy they worked so hard on. You should be honoring their legacy. Their legacy is inside you, Kota. You should understand. I understand why you're upset, but you be upset for the wrong reason. You should be hating the villains who took your parents from you, not the hero that who's risking their life to save people, even you. I know you miss your parents. or whoever killed your parent did that to them. I know the water hose heroes were great people. They don't deserve to be killed like that. This Koda was tearing up while hearing Izuku about his parent. So Koda just start crying. Izuku just patted him on the shoulder and said, "That's okay, Koda. Just that's all you need to do, just let it out." So Koda kept going. Finally, he started hugging Izuku. Izuku gently hugged him back, saying, "It's okay." So during that time, the forest started. Suddenly, the forest was caught on fire. So Izuku turned around and saw the flames. Saw a burst of blue flame surrounding the forest. And Kodo's like, "What's going on?" Kodo turned, looked, wiped the tears off his eyes, saw the blue flames erupting, emitting the entire forest. He said, "Kodo, we need to get you somewhere safe." Suddenly, a man with a cloak on started attacking. He said, "I knew." And the leader said, "Be no one near this mountain. Look what I found. Two losers, two suckers in the mountain." So, it seemed like I had to handle them. I had to take care of you, huh? Okay. I have no time for this. So he just brought out his own Zanpakuto and took it out of his sheath. And he thrusted his sword straight into the guy with the cloak, started freezing him. Like, "Wait, what's going on?" They rip off the cloak, say, "Hey kid, what the hell you doing?" "I don't have time for you." Suddenly, Muscular was getting frozen from the inside. So he tried to throw a punch at Izuku. So, "Who are you after?" You probably don't know who he is. A white-haired kid and a boy named a boy named Bakugo. That's so. He looked at him. "So you're after me, huh? And this idiot Koski Bakugo. Why so?" "I don't know, because he took the boss's armor. Oh, you still have a grudge on me shattering his arm. This time I will finish the job. First thing first." He told Koda to close his eyes. So Koda closed his eye. Then he finished freezing Muscular from the inside. Then he took his Zanpakuto off. Then he shattered Muscular in a million pieces, killing them. He said, "Come on, Koda." He resheathed his Zanpakuto, grabbed Koda, and said, "Hang on, I'm taking you to your aunt." Then he flashed up to his. Then he used Shimpo to get to his aunt. Then he finally made it. You see, he saw Ragdoll about to get captured, so Izuku used his set above the frozen heavens. Yorimaru! They hit. Then the Iron Dragon hit the person who was about to capture Ragdoll. Ragdoll said, "Thank you for saving me." He said, "No problem." Then he turned. He used the sickle from the end of his sword to capture Spitter, and said, "So, you try to stop me, huh? You try to hurt me. No way hell in line you hurt these here." Then suddenly Spitter started to get trapped in ice. He's like, "Wait, what's going on?" Like, "You're getting captured by my eyes." And the look tried to break free. So suddenly, Luke only froze up to his head. So he said, "There you go. He's been captured." Then you see Big Shit Magna about to attack him with her weapon. So Zuka managed to block it with his Zanpakuto, freezing the weapon and causing to shatter. Like, then knock Big Sis Magna. Like, oh, that's another hero taken out. then he told man like give the rest of the student authorization to use their quirks. They after me and Bakugo. Then I had to get to Koski and protect his ass. So he flashed that he used Shimpo to get to use Senito to flash that to get to Bakugo. Suddenly he saw Shoji's running like hey, he flashed and he Shimpo Shinito towards Shoji said, "Hey Shoji, why you're running? It's Tokiyami. What you mean?" He lost control over Dark Shadow. Then he flashed up to, so he went to use Shinito to get to Tokiyami. He saw Tokiyami losing control for Dark Shadow, saying, "Oh, it's not good. We need. I can't use my ice to shadow Dark Shadow. He's gonna kill Tokiyami in the process. But the only thing we need is some light." Then he wait. They flashed up. Then time. You see Shodi running towards Tokiyami with Bakugo and Todoroki. So both Todoroki and Bakugo used their quirk to shrink Dark Shadow back into Tokiyami. Tokiyami says, "Thank you for saving me." And all right, we need to keep your ass. We got to keep you safe, Bakugo. The after both of us. Really. So I supposed to be telling my son why y'all protect me. We just got authorization to use our quirk against these villains. Don't be an idiot. While that happens, Tetsu and Kendo already dealt with Mustard. So suddenly Suddenly Mr. Crest both captured both Bakugo and Izuku in his marbles. And Todoroki tried to use his fire to knock the marbles out of his hand. But Mr. Crest managed to dodge the flame in time. He said, "Hey Dobby, we got what we wanted." He tossed one of the marbles to Dobby. He said, good work. He said, "Good work, Twilight." Like good luck, good work, Mr. Compress. It's time to get out of here. So Korogiri summoned the porter finally came. He unleashed the marble and grabbed Bakugo. He said, "See, like you were too late. Too late, Todoroki." And he went. Mr. Compress said, "And we got you, little friend. We can make that a mission accomplished." Tossing the marble and grabbing it and walking into the portal, and everybody else and managed to grab everyone else. And Todoroki said, "Dang it!" So during the time of the Reki, Bakugo and Izuku was getting beaten up by the villains. Really, that's all you got? Igaraki said, "Don't you dare. Okay, what you do with Bakugo, with that blonde hair boy. But me and that white hair bastard has personal between me and that white hair bastard." Oh, really? Yep. Hold on. and Shigaraki said, this kid owes me an arm." He showed Izuku his mechanical arm. He said, "You took away my arm, so I'm going to decay your arm." Izuku said, "I'd like to see you try." This Shigaraki punched Izuku with his robotic arm. He said, "That's for my arm." for shattering my arm. They punched him again and again and again. And then finally, all for one came and said, Tomura Shigaraki, that's enough. He said, Master, no buts. We need those too. How are we gonna have them join our cause if you just constantly beat on them? Use your head. And why do you have them both chained up? They probably will escape, like they have nowhere to run. And Shigaraki said, any last word? Then Izuku spit blood in his face. Said, go to hell, you son of a bitch. Then Shigaraki about to kill him. The awful one said, that's enough. Then Shigaraki stopped mid touching his face. I don't have time for. He took a sigh like, I don't have time for this. They use it. Then he flashed that. Then he used Shimpo. Then he went behind one for all. He said, "So you are the leader of the League of Villains, huh? Not this ham-faced bastard right there, having a tantrum that I shattered his arm." I said, "Yes, I am." So while he was talking, he had his sword towards Awful One's back. So what you gonna do with that sword near my back? Huh? Isn't it obvious? Let me guess. You're a successor. Beat the loving little living crap. So you had to pay for his stupid mistake. What you gonna do? Then suddenly Izuku straight stab one for all for one in the back. Suddenly, all for one said, "You think that will kill me?" Suddenly, all for one's body insides are freezing, saying, "You really think it'll be that simple?" So more and more, all for one was starting to get his whole inside frozen, like. How it feels to be slowly dying by my hands. They told her to grab and put a knife toward Izuku, saying, "You should have let go of the sword." Typical. You're the same age as me, and you really want to die. So you could just took the sword off of one thrall's back, then slash Toga's head off. I said, too bad that you had to die. So he off on went back to his knees, and Izuku said, "Now die, son of a..." Then he stabbed one off one in the heart, freezing his heart. Suddenly, one tap of his blade shattered his heart, killing him. And Shigaraki said, "No, master!" Then he charged at Izuku. Izuku just smiled and said, "Bankai!" Then Izuku went to his Bankai state. He went to Daigorin Yoremaru. Then he started shooting, hitting Shigaraki with ice shards. And finally, he managed to break Bakugo free. Then Dolly tried to hit Izuku with a wave of fire. Izuku managed to make a ice wall, but Dolly explained melted the ice wall like shit. He grabbed Bakugo and it flew through the window, flying away. Said, "Damn it, they're getting away." Suddenly, they heard a Detroit smash. All my saying, saw no one was there, but all for one was laying on the ground dead. It's like, who did this? So everyone, you seeing all for one and Toga dead. Dabi was already vanished. Like, what the hell? And Shigaraki said, what the hell's Dabi? So, say that then Shigaraki said, that double crossing bastard. Then All Might Man with the help of the rest of the hero, captured the members of the League of Villains that was in the bar. After a while, Izuku and Bakugo finally landed somewhere safe. And Bakugo said, "What the hell is wrong with you? Wrong with you, Deku? Why you brutally killed those two people? You killed that girl and their leader, and you had no, and you didn't have no remorse over that." And Izuku said, "Come on, Koski, use your head. They were villains. They're villains. They chose that path." And he went out of his Bankai like they captured both of us and beat us up. Why you don't understand that, Bakugo? I understand that, but wait, is you the one to keep screaming die, die, die? They dead now. You just need to get over it. And probably just head to the precincts and get our state and state our statements. And Bakugo said, "Yeah, you're probably right." So both Bakugo and Izuku went to the precinct and explained what happened, and left out the part that Izuku killed Toga and the All For One. So they managed to go back home. So after a while, the dorms have been built, and All Might still had a little bit of embers of One For All left because he didn't have that big fight with All For One because Deku already killed All For One and Toga. And while that happened, Dabi joined the Yakuza, joined Overhaul's crew, and managed to burn the guy with the gunk works. And now you have room for your 9 precincts for a new member. And Overhaul just smiled and said, "We could use someone like you." And he said, welcome to the Sakai. And Overhaul and Dabi just shook hands. So during the time, they had that little dorm competition, and then Izuku asked. Then Bakugo said, "Izuku, okay, we need to talk." He said, "Fine." So both Izuku and Bakugo went to the same area where Bakugo led Izuku in cannon. Then Bakugo straight punched Izuku in the face. Said, "What's this about, Bakugo?" Said, "Get up and fight me like this again. You know that I'm going to beat you." So Bakugo hit Izuku with an explosion, saying, "Oh, so you out for blood this time? All right, no holding back." So Deku summoned his Zanpakuto. "I'm sorry I have to do this to you, Bakugo, but it's time for you to die. No matter who lives and who dies here." Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Both Izuku and Bakugo charged at each other. Bakugo hit Izuku with an explosion. He flashed up and slashed Bakugo in the back. And Bakugo went to the pain, saying, "You should stop this, Bakugo. The only thing you're doing is getting yourself killed. You know you can't beat me." Bakugo just hit Izuku with an explosion. Izuku just managed to dodge it. Then he said, set above the frozen heaven, "Yorimaru!" It hit Bakugo with the ice dragon. Suddenly, Bakugo shattered the ice dragon with his explosions. He said, "You managed to break my ice dragon. But that ice dragon was a distraction. Suddenly, Bakugo see the chains wrapped around his waist. Said, "What the hell?" Suddenly, Bakugo started get cast in ice. Said, "You lost this round, Bakugo. You should give up now." Said, "No." So suddenly, Bakugo used his explosion to shatter the ice. The Deku released them out of the chain. Said, "Huh, guess like I have to use it." They said, "Bon Kai." And suddenly, Izuku used his Bon Kai, and he said, "Daigoren Yorimaru." So he dashed towards them in the air, they're going back and forth, slashing each. Deku shooting ice shards at Bakugo. Bakugo managed to dodge with his explosion. Suddenly, Izuku used his ultimate attack. Suddenly, the atmosphere started changing to snow. It started snowing. More the snow touched Bakugo. Suddenly, a burst of an ice flower formed on his shoulder. More and more ice started piling on Bakugo. Suddenly, he got trapped in the ice pillar. He said, and Izuku landed on the ice pillar. Said, "It's over, Bakugo. You have lost." I'm sorry that this had to come to it. That you're about to shatter the ice. But All Might said, "Young Midoriya, don't do this." Like they stopped Miss Strike. You see All Might telling him to stop. So Izuku just sighed and said, "Whatever. Of course, All Might." So then he went out his Bankai and he gently tapped the ice and released Bakugo. Then he sheathed his Zanpakuto and it vanished. Then he walked off. And Bakugo said, "Get back here, Deku!" And he just walked away. He said, you know, you're not worth my time." So he kept walking away. He said, "Deku!" And All Might stopped him. He said, "Let him go." So the next day, the suspension happened. Izuku had 3 days. Bakugo had 4 days. Deku met Mirio and all that other stuff. So the day of the big three fight happened. Same thing happened in Ken. So when it came to Izuku and Mirio, but who managed to trap Mirio into trap Mirio in ice, give him the win. Like, huh? So you're supposed to be the strongest of our school, and you managed to get trapped by ice. I just had to time the time you take a to when you release your quirk, so that was easy to trap you. So then he released Mirio and put some clothes on. Then he sheathed his Zanpakuto and walked off. So the hero licenses that happened to Ken, everyone passed. Even Bakugo, Todoroki. So for the internship, Zuku went with Lernade with Mirio, even was along with Tetsu. Kirishima went with Fat Gum, Oraka, and Suyu went with So everything else happened with Fat Gum and Reiko or Ryuku. So when Izuku just used his Sunito and grabbed the stamp from Sonata and stamped his form, and he just folded the Tetsu, so he was able to stamp his own form as well. So they told Mirio their hero names, and Mirio told them his. And suddenly a girl bumped into Tetsu. He said, "Oh, you had quite a fall," and get. The girl grabbed on the Tetsu. Tetsu said, "Please help me." And suddenly a guy with a plague doctor mat came and said, "Oh, you found my daughters. Thank you for finding her." Then Izuku had felt something wrong. And Izuku said, looked at the girl and said, why does the girl cover in bandages? Oh, you know how kids are. They always get hurt. Why does it seem like you're lying? Suddenly over, then the guy with the plague doctor man about to take the glove off out of his hand. Then the girl just let go of Tessa and went back to over. He said, oh, that's a good girl. Then he walked off. He said, So after a while, they had the meeting. Izuki was just got pissed saying, so we had a chance to save that girl, but you looked at Tessa, you allowed her to let go, to get out of your grasp. What's wrong with you? Hey, why you could have stopped her too? Like, I knew I had a bad feeling about this guy, and I just allowed him to get her to leave. Now she getting tortured because of us. So Izuku just walked off with frustration, trying to strategize a plan to save this girl. So during the time, Izuku was just walking. He went to a nearby dojo and started training with his Zanpakuto, with Yonimaru. More and more, trying to fully master Yonimaru. Suddenly, Momo came and said, "Oh, Izuku, what you doing here?" "Oh, Yairose. Hello. I was just doing some training." I said, "Oh, you seem extremely upset. What's going on?" Like, I can't tell you. It's classified. It's classified information. And Yairose said, "Oh, I understand. Come on, let's." Oh, what? So, oh, sure. So he sheathed his sword, his Zanpakuto, and it vanished. Then him and Yairose were having a conversation. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry that lost. Yeah. So, but now, I don't know. Probably just head home and get some sleep. Think." Then Momo just grabbed on the Zuku's hand and said, "Why won't you just come over to my place? You know we live in the dorm. Yeah, we know. But my parents are went to a business trip, and I'm free. My house is nearby here, and about us who just had some time together." Like, okay. So Izuku and Momo went to her house to spend some time together and have some food. So they were still talking and eating. Izuku was still trying to strategize plans to how to save how to save Eri. And Yairose said, "Mom, you've been working on some strategy on that strategy all day, all this time. You should take a break. You can't break yourself out, Izuku." I had to. And Momo just gently massaged his shoulder, saying, "You need to relax, Izuku. You've been ever since ever since I first met you. You've always been so serious. Why about how about you just relax and calm down and take a breather." It's like you have something in mind. I did maybe. Oh, I could. I sure did. So, Momo just grab Izuku's arm and brought. So Yairose brought Izuku into our room. Then, before I continue, this is where the 18+ scene about to come. So if you're not 18 years old or you don't want to hear it, you could, one, leave the video, or two, skip a few minutes of this recording of this video, and to the when the 18 plus thing is over. So I'll give you 5 seconds to skip or leave the video. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm about to continue. So Momo brought Izuku to her room, and Izuku said, Yaoyorozu, why you brought us to? Why are we in your bedroom? And Momo just said, put her finger onto Izuku's lips, said, shh, just be quiet and just sit down and relax. So Izuku just sat down and relaxed. Sat down on her bed. So Momo went behind him and started massaging his shoulders. And suddenly, Yaoyorozu undid his tie and said, Yaoyorozu, what are you doing? You just need to relieve the stress. And he kissed him in the neck, like, come on, Yaoyorozu. And I don't have time to play silly games with you. You want to really do this now? Come on, Izuku. You've been so tense and serious this whole time. You just need to let go and relax. I don't have time for this, Momo. I have lots of stuff on my mind. And this, right, what you're trying to do is not helping. And he just gently took Momo's hand off his shoulder and redid his tie. He said, "That's all you wanted to do. I'm sorry, but this ain't a good time to do this." The Momo just said, "Oh, I understand why. You probably something to do with your internship, isn't it?" And Lucas said, "Yeah." So Zuko just went towards Momo. So Zuko just went towards Momo and kissed her in the forehead and said, "I think you're trying to cheer me up, but I'm not in a good mood to be doing this type of thing with you, type of stuff." And Momo just threw Izuku on the bed and like, Yaoyorozu. Then she started kissing Izuku on the lips, making out with him. She said, "The only thing I told you how I really feel, Izuku. It's time to finally show you. I told you with words, now I'm showing you with action." So Momo kept passively kissing Izuku more and more. Izuku tried to get her off, but Momo kept going. Kiss him in the neck. And Izuku finally embraced the kiss, saying, "Why you want... Yaoyorozu, why? Why you constantly trying to put your affections towards me? I just want to be alone and train and try to focus on the mission." That's all that matters right now. But so Zuko just passively kissed her in the cheek, said, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but this ain't the right time or the right moment. Y'all just won't let him get him off her bed. He's saying, "No, you need this, Izuku. We both do. You've been put to a lot of stress, had a lot of high expectations between both, we got a lot of people expecting greatness from us. You were a child prodigy. You were a child prodigy. I was rich and smart. We had a lot of expectations to fill. I know that's probably building you, have making you have this much stress in you. But for once, just let it go of your stress. Just put, as you pass the kisses on, and put your stress onto me. Allow me to help you to carry the weight of the world. I'm almost started passing the kissing Izuku again. Izuku tried to get her get her off of him, but Momo kept going. So Momo just was undoing Izuku's tie, took it off and threw it on the floor. Suddenly unbuttoning the shirt. And he said, and he embraced Yarozu again, like, you're really persistent, huh, Yarozu? Yeah, I am. He saw it, said, alright, you win. So he passively kissed Momo and started making out with her. Momo started taking off Izuku's shirt. So Izuku started kissing Momo. Then he started undoing her tie. Then after that, he unbuttoning her shirt. Then he took her shirt off. Then Yairo undid her bra. Izuku started groping them more and more. She almost started moaning. Then Izuku turned, lay Momo on her back, started making out with her, while he was groping her tits and squeezing her nipples. Suddenly, Izuku just took her skirt off, started eating her out, then took her panties off, started eating her out. And Momo started moaning, grabbing on Izuku's on his white hair, and she started moaning. After a while, she squirted onto Izuku's face. Izuku managed to wipe it off of her. Then Momo started undo his belt, took his pants and boxers off, started dicking him down, started sucking him dry. While Momo used her quirk to make Izuku a condom, made him some armor. So Izuku put the armor on, started gently putting it inside her. Suddenly he started bleeding onto the armor. And said, Yarozu, are you okay? And Momo said, just call me Momo. Please, please just call me Momo. Are you okay, Momo? I said, yeah. So he gave him time to say, come on, keep going. Then he started started thrusting inside Momo, started giving her just giving her pleasure, started fucking her, started little shit out of it. He was going even faster and faster, and he did doggy style on her. Then she was sucking on her breast while he was plowing the loving crap out of Yarozu. They did for like 5 rounds. Then Izuku and Yarozu laid in her bed together. And she said, wow, Mama, that wasn't, well, you're right, Yarozu, I did need that. And Momo said, I told you to call me Momo. Alright, Izu, just call me Momo. No, Yarozu. Alright, Momo. It was good. I didn't need that. Thank you. And Momo said, "You're welcome to do anything for you." So, what's this make us? You already know the answer. Let's make us a couple, huh? Alright then. So he kissed Momo on the cheek, and I think we should be hit. So they just lay down and slept and went to sleep. The day, so we're gonna time skip with the day of the raid. Both Izuku and was getting ready for the fight. Suddenly, the raid began. Mirio started running ahead, and Izuku said, "Mirio, what you doing? Don't run ahead. Don't run ahead of us." And suddenly the wall started. So Izuku flashed that behind behind Mirio. While that happened, everything else happened to Ken. Kirishima and Falcon was fighting Rappa. Kamaki managed to beat the three villains and all that other stuff. So the fight between overall and Mario happened the same. Instead of the guy who shot the person who shot the perfect version of the Corporation Village was Dabi, and Zuku managed to flash that behind Mario and slashed the bullet. The bullet said, "Oh." They said, "Well, Dabi, you're here too." He said, "Yep." So you left the League of Villains and joined the Hitsugaya. That pretty? Was that? Well, it's time to finish you off once and for all. And obviously, I'd like to see you try. Then Spark. Remember, you have ice and I have fire. You are in a bad matchup. Zuko said, "I don't care. How I'm going to beat you, Dabi." Then he said, "Bankai." So Zuko went to his Bankai form. He went to Daigorin Yoremaru. Then he hit Dabi with three ice shards. Dabi managed to melt the ice shards. Suddenly, a flower went on to Izuku. While he was fighting Dabi, Mirio was still fighting Overhaul with it. Still beating the living crap out of Overhaul. Overhaul still trying to use spikes on him. So, after a while, all three of the ice petals were formed. He was still fighting Dabi back and forth. Suddenly, Dabi tried to burn Izuku alive, but it was an ice clone that took the place. He said, "What?" He fell for my ice clone. Then slashed Dabi in the back. He said, suddenly one of Izuku's ice flowers was crumbling. And Mario said, "Hey, Izuku, Hitsugaya, when your eyes felt, that means your Bankai about to disappear." And Izuku smiled, said, "Who said that all my flowers disappeared? That my Bankai will go away?" And suddenly, after a while, all three of the flowers are shattered. Suddenly, a huge mist of ice started forming around Izuku, covering the whole area. Suddenly, the ice fog disappeared. Then what you see in the thumbnail, Izuku in his adult form. He said, "This is what happened when I fully mastered my Bankai." So Izuku went to attack Dabi. They were going back and forth. Izuku stabbed Dabi in the chest, freezing him. They shattered Dabi, killing him. Then he turned around to see Overhaul. He said, "You're next." Overhaul used the ice spike at Izuku. Izuku just hit him with three ice shards, two one to the shoulder and one to his chest. You can't beat me when I'm in this form. Overhaul started coughing up blood, saying, "How can you be this strong?" Like, because I've been training since I was young, since I was 10, to master my Bankai. Now, it's time to end this. Then not I said, "No, wait. Why? Why are you stopping me? We got what we want. We got the girl. We need to arrest Shika Overhaul." Fine. So he just walked off. Suddenly the ice armor started shattering in front of him. Like, so I'm gonna change it up so he fully mastered his Bankai, so he's able to keep the adult form, not like his adult form. So Zuko just walked off. And Ariel said, "So is that a permanent transformation?" Like, yeah, I managed to perfectly master it so I could stay in this form forever. So you guys need to get used to me looking like this. So he just walked off. So when everyone went back to the dorm, Mo said, "Izuku, you're back. You got easy in your back." Like, and I was like, "Izuku, what happened?" Oh, this is what happened. I fully mastered my Bankai. So you're taller now. Like, yep. Well, you don't like it? And Momo just hugged them and passively kissed them like, "I love it." And Zuko just smiled. Everybody was shocked seeing how tall Zuko just gotten. Even Bakugo was shocked. Like, so now the nerd's taller than me? Like, so what happened with Labrava and General Krim was Zuko easily handled them. He just captured them into his eyes. So Izuku did the dance, did the setup for the effects for the concert. Eri smiled. Everybody did the rest of the festivities. Momo and Deku did it again after the school festival. And the fight between Endeavor and the Hayanobu. The Hayanobu happened the same. Then I gotta do a 3-year time skip. Deku and them already handled over like one for yeah. So like all my fully retired with the Hayanobu. All my help Endeavor beat the Hayanobu. So all my retire Endeavor became the number 1 hero. Hawk became number 2. So that's happened 2 years later. During the 2 years, so another year later, they handled the Revelation Army, and Izuku managed to kill Gigantomachia. So Midnight never died. So after a while, Izuku another time skip later, Izuku and them. Zuko became the number 1 hero, and Todoroki was number 3, and Mirio was number 2. Mirio was number 2, and Todoroki was number 3. And Izuku and Momo got married, had a child together, and Inko managed and Eri got adopted by Aizawa, so that's the end of the series. And that's the end of the series. I hope you will like this series. I sure did like doing this series. So here is the sneak peek for the next What If I'm going to be. The next What If is going to be, what if Deku was a reincarnation of Jin Mori from Ghana High School? So the reason why I'm doing it, because yesterday I binge watched God of High School, and I got the idea of doing what if Deku was the reincarnation of Jin Mori, because Jin Mori became my favorite character in that whole anime. So this is gonna be the new what if I'm gonna be doing. I hope you like this what if. So I hope you guys did enjoy the what if Deku was Tomura Hitsugaya, because I really enjoyed doing that. So it has been your boy, the Hollow Panther. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.